Hey food fans, Shane Draper here, and today we're doing the amazing, some people call them brontosaurus ribs, dino bones, but what they really are these beautiful, thick, short ribs. So what I'm gonna do today is just score these a little bit, give them a little bit of bite through. Just need a good boning knife, good chef's knife, and just run a quick crosshatch across the membrane side. And you come back the other way, just make a nice little diamond shape. And while I'm back here, I'll trim up anything that just doesn't look uniform and nice. We'll go ahead and trim out the waxy hard fat on this last one here. The next step after we get them all cleaned up and trimmed how we want them, we're just going to put a light coat of olive oil on them. I do oil the membrane side, so I want to give the membrane every chance it can to cook down and get out of the way, okay? So the oil is going to help it cook a little faster. So we're using our Grilla Grills beef rub. It's a fantastic rub for these. Don't want to go too heavy. You still want to taste beef. You don't want to be all rub, but you definitely want a good coat. These are going to cook for a while. So for our braise, we're going to use 1 cup of really good quality beef stock or beef broth. I personally like the stock because the vegetables and stuff in it just they add a little more flavor. 1 cup of red wine, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, and then you just need a couple tablespoons of butter. One other thing we do mix together, we use 1 part apple cider vinegar and 1 part apple juice in a spritz bottle. And once an hour, we're going to spritz our beef ribs, okay? We've got our grill heated up to 250. In fact, we've already got a brisket on the upper racks. I love these great extensions. And it leaves plenty of room. But we're going to put these guys on the bottom rack. What's going to happen is that fat renders out of that brisket. It's going to drip right down on top of the beef ribs, okay? So it's just a double win. Okay, so it's been an hour, so it's time to check on our beef ribs. Oh yeah, they're starting to get some good color. So we're going to spritz with our mixture. Let's shove them back in just a little bit, and we'll check on them in about another hour. All right, so let's check in with our beef ribs one more time. Oh man, look at that. They're beautiful. This is exactly what a perfect set of dino bones or beef ribs should look like. Look, succulent, juicy. They're starting to pull back from the bone a little bit. This truly is steak on a stick. So we got our ribs here. Now go meat side down in your braise, okay? Definitely want to go meat side down. Got to get that meat down in the juices. You want a really good seal on this, okay? Once you start foiling it up, use a little extra foil. Make sure you're covering your pan well. And it shouldn't take much more than about 2.5 hours for these to be, I mean, absolutely just fall off the bone tender, and that's what we want. Okay, so we're gonna put these guys exactly where they were before, just dead center on the bottom rack. We may have to take these things up to 205 degrees for them to get super tender, but at any point you're happy with the texture and the tenderness, that's when you should pull them, rest them for just a little bit, and then eat them. Okay, so we just peeped at our beef ribs, and man, they're falling apart. That braise has done its job. So we're gonna bring them out, get them flipped back over. I'm gonna redust them. Okay, so our beef ribs are done. They're cooled off, so it's time to cut them. It's actually cut these a little thinner and make a little better servings out of them. These still have plenty of moisture. They're just beautiful, they're tender. Now that membrane we didn't take off, it's right there, but watch what happens. It just peels right away. You can really smell that red wine, smell the herbs that was in there. Still plenty juicy, succulent. So let's give this a taste. Man, this thing, God, look at that. It's just awesome. Perfect bite. Get some red wine notes in there. Get a nice savory, super umami. One thing I want to try it on, golden bold sauce here. I think our new golden bold sauce works fantastic on beef. The elements of that mustard sauce really bring up the wine, but it's very tangy. So you get this bite and a little more heat. It's very good. One of the members of the team that just came on board about 2 or 3 months ago is Jenna. And we're going to bring her in, and she's going to try one of these giant brontosaurus. I don't know if she'll do it. We'll see. It's maybe a little bit. I mean, this thing's as big as she is. Look at this.
I don't know if I could do that.
All right, so we'll get you a little bite, but What do you think? Just, I mean,
you can see the juice coming out.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Now this is pretty much all bark. Still succulent, still juicy. Let's try that piece. And if you want, you're welcome to try a piece of it in the mustard sauce as well.
I can taste the red wine.
Do you taste it?
I can taste the hint of red wine. Wow, that's awesome.
So would you make these at home? You've seen them made today. How would you rate this on the difficulty scale?
Super easy.
Yeah, not that difficult.
Mm-mm.
Brontosaurus ribs, beef ribs, short ribs, whatever you want to call them. They got a lot of names, but they were fantastic. But I'll tell you what, I loved them in that mustard sauce, especially the Grilla Golden Bold, because it's not your standard mustard sauce. It's well balanced. It's got just enough of a mustardy bite. We want you to cook this exact recipe on any of our Grilla products, and we want you to hashtag the pictures Dino Bones. So whether you're using Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it, hashtag Dino Bones. You got 3 weeks, and then we're gonna pick a winner. The winner gets the new Golden Bowl. Try this recipe, let us know what you think. I'm Shane Draper, this is Grilla Grills, and we'll see you next time.